Hey guys, I'm Zach with Manimal Channel, and today we're going to talk about concealment holsters. Hey guys, welcome back to the Manimal Channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about concealment holsters. Mainly I carry Appendix, so I'm just going to go over a few that I have and that I've worn, kind of which one I enjoyed wearing the most, which one I think is most comfortable, and which one I think is most practical for use. All right, this is the Don Hume. I picked this up off of Amazon for $35 roughly, give or take some. It's made of leather, and what I really liked about this is it's by far the most comfortable holster that I've worn. But it has some drawbacks. It is, since it's leather, the interior inside of it, it gets worn down after a while, and the retention is not as good as it was when you first buy it. So I'm going to slap it on. I'll show you what I mean by the printing on it, because it is a little thicker. So I mean, yeah, it still does the job, but if you're wearing baggier clothes, you won't have a problem with it. But you can kind of see how the grip is pushed out. All right, so this is a Raven. I picked this up for about $20. What I've done is actually made it into my out of the pants holster for the side, just through the belt loops. So, but when I did get it, I originally got it for an Appendix carry, but it just wasn't comfortable and it was just too thick. So that's where it would normally sit roughly, maybe even a little higher. It was it printed way too much, and then when you sat down, like in cars, it was just way too uncomfortable. All right, this is another Raven I picked up. The price on this, I believe, was about $49. It worked fairly decent. The printing was not that great, which is good. There's a couple things I didn't like about it. The retention was off of a Velcro strap that looped around it. And also, I wasn't a big fan of the button straps. And it just kind of took too long to put on and take off. And occasionally, sometimes when I'd get in and out of a vehicle, one of the buttons would pop off and it would just be kind of dangling there. So I was always kind of cautious about that. But I'll show you what I mean. So you kind of just have to finagle it in there. And I'm sure there's people who are like, oh yeah, I can get it in there so quick. I don't know what this guy's talking about. He must be an amateur. But the printing, I mean, it's not bad at all. I never had anybody call me out on it. So it's just, I feel like I could do better. All right, so the next one is a T.Rex arms. It was roughly about $140, so it's way above the price of all the other ones. But it does accommodate a light for the Glock 19 and another magazine. It also has this piece right here, which helps keep the weapon to be pressed up against you so that the printing is less. But the only thing I didn't really particularly like about this one is how you got to get it in. So I'm not even going to try to put this one in because my belt and this belt, or the belt loops, it's just not working well with it. It does keep the printing down to a minimum, but it's just so bulky that it didn't do what I needed it to do. Alright, last but definitely not least is the Bravo Concealment, which is what I'm currently carrying my Glock 19 in. What I do also like about this one is it has the cant also to help keep the printing down to a minimum. And it is roughly it was $39.99 at bravoconcealment.com. So, good price for it. What I also really liked about it were the hooks would keep the weapon in place. So when I'm getting in and out of a vehicle, I don't have to fiddle with it and kind of broadcast to everybody that I'm carrying. So, and it's quick to put on. And actually, I think it's probably has the least amount of printing out of all of them. I'm Zach with the Manimal channel, and thanks for watching this quick review regarding some concealment holsters. And please, if you have any suggestions, just leave them in the comments. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys.